We're live. Oh my gosh, you guys, we just had, if you guys go to our story after the stream, you will see the Puffinator. He was causing havoc in the bird room, weren't you? Were you causing havoc? Yeah? He was chasing me, he was hopping. It was kind of hilarious. Do you want to say hi, Thomas? So we're gonna, oh no, oh, hold on, we've got a problem. We already have a problem. The kayaks this morning are fighting. Just 1 second. No. Come here. Come on. Okay, here we go. Maui was on top of Casey's cage eating her food, and she doesn't like that. So we were about to have a problem. So I'm going to stick Maui right there. That way we all can see him. We've got Victoria. Do you see Victoria? She's eating a late breakfast. She slept in. We've got Casey over there. Oh, she's climbing down a little bit. Oh, she almost fell. Whoa. I'm going to move this so you can see Casey. There's a lot of excitement happening. There we go. Do you guys see Casey? I know how much you guys love Casey. And she's grown her feathers back. Isn't that cool? Casey, do you have your feathers? So she's still naked on her neck, but her belly is covered in feathers. So I'm so excited. And what's totally crazy, so I've had her, I think, for about 10 years. I adopted her from Parrot Education Adoption Center. But I bought her one of those grape perches from parrottown.com, and it's right back there. And ever since that perch came, she stopped plucking. She talks to her perch. She bosses her perch. She tells her perch she loves the perch. Well, she says, I love you. And she says, you're good. Like, she has conversations with the perch. So I think it makes her feet feel really good. And maybe that was the problem. He's just, if I get bit, I might have to take a Band-Aid break. Okay, so we've got Puffy there. We've got baby eating. Thomas is watching Puffy. Quinn is in the back, so he stays out of trouble. And then Maui's in the cage. So I want to see who's here. And today's a fun stream. Is today a fun stream? Yeah? Because we're going to answer your birdie questions. And I know you guys probably have a lot of bird questions. And I want to see who's here. All right, let's see. Okay, let me live chat. Okay. Oh, Sherry's here. We were just talking about your grape perch, what it's done for Casey. It's so exciting. Etsy's here. Etsy drew the most beautiful picture of Victoria. I can't wait to share it. I'll probably share it later on today. Thank you. Bubba the Bird's here. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all my mods. Linda the Parrot. Mikio's here. Kathy, Ben. Grenar. Oh, Grenard's here. We love Grenard. He gave Victoria the most incredible Christmas gift, and I just can't thank him enough. Thank you, Grenard. That was so, so sweet. So let's see. Ellen. Hi, April, Victoria, and the rest of the flock. Yes. Yeah, everybody's like, Mikio's here. I think Sasha needs that perch. Yes, Sasha needs that perch. I wish I could take it out. But don't leave now, but after the stream, go to parrottown.com and you'll see she has different sizes. So this is the large one, Sherry, or the medium one. I believe, yes, they're on our website. That's what Sherry just said. So they're wonderful. They're wonderful. He's biting me right now. Okay, shout out for the Chloe Sanctuary, home for cockatoos and parrots. He's biting me. This is going to be a rough, and I mean a rough stream. All right. Oh, Fat Parrots is here. Hi, Fat Parrots. Hey. Oh, okay. So Bubba the Bird says, remember not to make many emojis because YouTube will like pull this channel down or I'll get fined or something. Thank you so much, you guys. All right. Do you guys? No, I'm talking to them, not you. It can't be all about you. Whoa, Victoria, what happened? Are you gonna dance? What happened? Are you gonna dance? Come here, talk to me. Hey, you want to see everybody here? Yeah. Oh, gotta be watch out. Baby's really jealous of Victoria. Like he will attack her. Look, everybody's here for you. Yeah, you want to say hi? So Victoria, let's see, Joel is attacking my computer. Oh my goodness, I know. Isn't that crazy? They get jealous. So Victoria, hi, live laughers. How are you? Yes, Victoria looks good. She's been a little nesty last night and today, and so we're really gonna have to work on it. She's like, I don't know. I'm gonna take her outside after this and take her into the sun and kind of let her run around and see if that helps and get her to bed earlier than I did last night because I'm off today. But she's been kind of not centered. So we're going to work on that today. I gave her pain meds before we started. And I also gave her anti-inflammatory meds before we started the stream. So hopefully that'll help. Her next appointment is in 2 weeks. So I'll let you guys know. She's going back in for blood work. And I don't know if he's going to do more x-rays on her just to make sure that she's doing good. And if she has to have another Lupron shot, he'll give it to her. But we're just really staying on top of what's going on because it's super important. Okay, so Guy Cats, how do I deal with hormonal aggressions? I'm mostly talking about human gut feeling to reach out, even if the bird doesn't want to interact with us unless it's in a sexual way. So how do I deal with hormonal aggression? Is that what you mean? That's kind of what's going on here, and how to interact with them without a sexual way. Okay, I get it now. I get it. That's a really good question. So right now, you see the puff man. He's been really, he's hormonal. What's new? Will you step up? So what I do when they're like this, and like, it's usually they either want to kill you or they want to love you, right? So I've got 2 separate types of hormonal stuff going on here. So Victoria, when she's like this, he just bit me. Did you see that? I'm just going to ignore it. Just totally ignore it. I should have brought my Band-Aids. But so basically with Victoria, and then we'll get to him. We're going to ignore him right now. And that's how you handle that. So Victoria, what I do is I really limit my time with holding her. And it's so hard, you guys. But I have to. So I'll hold her for like 5 minutes. But then once she starts the cluck cluck sounds, do you want to come here? I'll protect you from Puffy, I promise. You okay? I will put her down. And then I'll give her toys, foraging toys. And let's see, where is our, oh, this got knocked over. So I'll give her foraging toys and toys to chew. And this is Parrot Town's new toy that they just came out. And they just came out with a larger one. I'm going to get it wrong. I get everybody's names wrong. I get the toy names wrong. But it's the Birdie Bitty Bites. Sherry, can you type that in, please? And this is also at their thing. But I limit my time with touching her and holding her. And when I touch her, she's going to go for it. What is that? Oh, she's going to go for it. What I do is I just pet her on the head. And I'm really careful. And when I ask her to step up, you want to step up? You want to step up? She doesn't want to step up. I'm just really careful not to like caress her like this. Like holding is super important. Now, when they're aggressive and they want to kill you, the way I handle that is I use a stick, a little perch, and I'll have them step up, and I'll just do it like this until it calms down. Now, you have to understand it's going to pass. Like, this is not going to be the case forever unless you handle it the wrong way. If they bite you and they're attacking you and you make a big deal, they're going to continue because he wants a reaction from me right now. And he would just love to bite me, and he gets a reaction, and that behavior is just going to continue. All right, not trying to be funny. It just came out like that. Let's see. I missed it. Okay, how's puff balls? Are they how's the puff balls? Are they big again? Okay. So of those of you who do not know the Puff Man, he has a lot of, he's the dude. And so Puffy has gonads inside, and when he's hormonal, they enlarge. And as you can see, he has a lot to say right now, and he wants to bite me. And so when they enlarge, it's actually painful for him. and they push on his organs. And I can tell when they're really big. Obviously, I can't see him, but he starts breathing heavy because they're pushing on his air sacs, right? So when he's like this, I usually give him his space in his cage, and I don't really like him to be around Baby because even though they're best friends, he will turn on Baby, just like how our parrots turn on us. It's just totally normal, you guys. So right now, judging by the way he's acting, I think his gonads are kind of big right now. Your video. Okay, so here's Melissa Pet Life. Can you guys hear me? Like, it's really loud in here. Look at Casey. She's hiding. She's on the grape branch right now, just like writing it out. Okay, so Melissa Pet Life, your video helped me so much with my bird. I thought her bad behavior would last forever, but eventually got better. It was just hormones. Thank you so very much. You're so welcome. You know, many times when our birds are screaming or they're biting or they're doing like what we think are naughty things, it's usually because they don't feel good and it's hormonal. And they're just acting out. Like in the wild, they would be flying. They would be getting their energy out. And in captivity, hold on, I think oh no, we're good. In captivity, even though I got all this stuff for them to play with, foraging toys where they have to, there's little treats inside this ball, foraging toys where they have to work for their food, it's still not enough. You know, it's just hard to replace Mother Nature, the freedom of Mother Nature with captivity. Get it, Puffy, get it. So good. So we've distracted him. So let's see how long that lasts. Thank God, right? Thank God. Yeah, I'm a long time viewer. I just don't tap much low. Helen Rochelle, you're doing a good job. Thank you for watching Parrot Playhouse. We're so thankful for you guys, by the way. And thank you so much for buying Victoria's merch. And it's going to help her ongoing vet bills. And it's helped so much. I can't thank you. I feel like we've literally been lifted by you guys, and it's a big deal. Do you hear that? She's feeling hormonal right now. So let me get her. Come to Mama. Why don't you sit on Mama's lap? I might have to rotate birds. I think Baby's not happy here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Baby over here. I can tell he wants to move. Look, isn't he handsome? He's such a good boy. Will you feel better in there? Let's see if that changes the noise level. He might have wanted to get away from Puffy because he's afraid of Puffy right now because Puffy's being, you know, he's hormonal. He's being a bully. But thank you so much, guys. And the proceeds from these shirts are going, and our merch are going to help Victoria, her ongoing vet bills, because it's going to be ongoing. But it's just so cool because I know some people, thank you for the super chat. Henry K. Thank you, Henry K. Thank you so much. And I've seen your comments on Parrot Playhouse. Thank you. It's going to be ongoing, you guys. There were some people that felt I should have euthanized Victoria. Puffy's going to poop. And they were upset that I keep her going. But you know what? It's like when we become sick, or some people get cancer, some people, you know, have ongoing illnesses, we don't euthanize people, right? And Victoria, she still has a good quality of life. We're going to hit some speed bumps. We're going to hit some mountains along the way. But she is, right now, she's like, she wants to go outside is what she wants to do. Right now, she's doing really good. So I'll have a video about that. But yeah, you know, if I ever have to make that tough decision, I'm prepared to do so. I just want to like give her the best life possible. That is my purpose here on this planet, is to give my birds the best life possible and to help other birds as well. So don't worry, she's not going to suffer. You know what? Yeah, you're spicy. You're spicy, super spicy. But we have a new design coming out, so I'm so excited. It's already out, but we're going to officially launch it next week. It's really cute, and it's just Victoria Cockatoo. All right, don't listen, April. Sasha is almost 51 with the same issues. Yeah, you guys, we're going to see more and more birds. I especially think as the climate changes and things get weird with Mother Nature, with what's going on with our planet, I think we're going to see a lot of our birds' hormones acting out because it's like temperatures are changing. Places that don't get rain are getting too much. Places that need the rain aren't getting rain. It's just like it's all messed up, right? So we just have to be ready to handle these fires, right, in our bird rooms to calm them down and put them out. Yes, is that what we're going to do? And they happen to know what to do. Okay, need more cockatoos. What? You need more cockatoos? Those are the hardest birds to keep happy and healthy in captivity. And I'm just so happy that I can share Victoria's story with you so you guys can actually see it instead of me just saying, hey, it's really hard to keep these guys happy and healthy in captivity. You guys are coming along with me. And I'm just so excited that you can do that. Angel Frank is here. Hello, Angel Frank. Oh my gosh. Sunny the Conyers here. Amy Lulu, Victoria deserves to live so badly she had to suffer for so long, right? Yes, exactly. But now we're moving forward and she has all of you. She feels the love and I'm just going to I'm going to serve her, right? I'm going to serve her. And I do not have favorites. I just kind of go with what Birdie needs me at that time. When Baby was having his eye surgery, I was like all, right there for Baby. When Puffy's gonads were so big a couple years ago, he almost popped, right? Yes. What happened was he was in a lot of pain. And so his crop filled up with air and they literally had to deflate Puffy. They had to stick a little straw in there and deflate the air. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. You could hear the air coming out of the puff man because he puffed himself up, but wouldn't release the air. I mean, birds are something else, right? You don't see this with cats and dogs. What are some of the things to keep birds calm during travel? Well, that's a good question. I would turn on relaxing music, calming music, TV for birds, right? She has a whole relaxing, calming section. I'd turn that on and play that in the car, right? I would also have plenty of toys in their carrier. Another thing that you can do is prepare them. Just don't put them in a carrier for when they go in the car. Put them in the carrier during the day and make a game out of it. Put some toys for them to play with. And then when you have them in the carrier in the car, for the first few times, take them somewhere fun. That way it's not like always to the vet or somewhere negative. So they view the carrier as something fun. And it's important that they are used to carriers. If you should ever have an emergency, it's easy to get everybody in the carrier. So I say practice weekly if you can. That's a good question. I am so glad that Victoria Cockatoo is getting better. She is a beautiful baby and deserves a happy life you have given her. Thank you, Michaela Hunt. Thank you. Now, all these birds, even the puff man, you going to be nice, deserve a happy life. He's such a stinker. I just love him, though. Isn't he great? Look how handsome he looks. Do you see all those keys? Yeah? Do you see those keys? Yeah. I honestly think, let's see, Essie, April mentioned how parrots should always remain in the carrier during the drive. Oh, that's a good question. A macaw was killed in a simple rear accident because they were loose in the car. Exactly. So, you guys, that is such a good comment by Etsy. Thank you, Etsy, for that. That's what I want. I want you guys to bring up stuff like that. Things happen so quickly, and these cars have airbags, and birds are made out of air, and they're really delicate. And some of the worst accidents happen just driving down the street. And in April, my stepfather was killed. I don't know how many of you know that. That's why my mom's here with me. He was killed, and he was on the freeway, and it was a police chase, and they were chasing some bad guys. They were going 100 miles an hour down the opposite way, and they slammed right into him and my step-grandpa, and they were killed. So, he had only been in the car for a little while, and I am just, you guys, seriously, it's so important, you know, that you have your birds safe in that car. And if you're wondering what is the safest place to put your bird, that is in the back seat in the middle, if you can. That's the safest place to put your bird in a carrier. They might rather be on your shoulder, but all it takes is for that second, and all lives are changed forever. And not to mention, it's a distraction. Having a wild animal on your shoulder, you do not know how it's going to react. If that bird was to all of a sudden fall down by the pedals, can you imagine if you were to get your bird killed, or yet alone kill someone else? Just really think about that, because my life, my family, my mom's life is forever destroyed. Like, this has been 2019 was horrific and forever changed, right? So just really think about that. There's more to it than just hanging out with your bird in the car. You're endangering your bird, you're endangering yourself, and you're endangering someone else. So that's, I can honestly, it's serious, you guys, it's serious. All right, thank you for that comment. It was a good one. Life Laugh Birds, April, if you would eliminate parrots as pets, meaning stop all breeding and adopt out all the homeless birds. Just asking because I couldn't imagine life without my birds. The good thing here is these guys, well, they live a long time. Yes, I would. If I could stop the pet shops and the breeders from selling these birds, I would, because there are so many in rescues, and that we're talking, they're overflowing. And you guys, you're seeing more and more of it on social media, and it's no secret, like, it's in crisis right now. And, you know, there's some people that saying if we made it illegal to sell these birds, that would happen underground. But I think the important thing to know is if we were to cut the demand of these birds, then it would stop people wanting to smuggle them illegally in, you know, do backyard breeding. Like, if the demand is cut, it's not gonna happen, right? So my goal, my dream would be to take care of all the ones that are here. And for those of you that think that rescue birds come with all kinds of problems, you have to understand, I just took the ones that were the worst of the worst. This one was not a rescue. Yeah. I got him before I knew there was a parrot crisis. And I don't think there was then, you know? And he is my handful, and he has problems. He has lots and lots of problems. Yeah, he does. He does. I love him. But honestly, what I would like to do is maybe put a freeze on it, right? Put a freeze on it. Let's take care of all these guys that are around, because it's just terrible, you guys. Let's put a freeze. Let's put a hold. Let's take care of the ones here, and then reevaluate it in a few years. That would be my dream. That would be my dream. Because I hate to tell people you can't do this, you can't do that, but I think like a hold, because it is an emergency. The parrot crisis is an emergency. And I think that would be worth putting a hold. Are you going to hop? So good question. Thank you. Okay, Crosswood Staples. I usually put lots of food, water, and treats in the cage and leave them at home, but never for that long. Well, that sounds good, right? Do you put, what are you screaming about? He's a stinker. I think that's great. I always have pellets in my birds' cages. And sometimes with some of these birds, I'll hide the pellets in, look, this is from Planet Pleasure. I'll hide some pellets in these little things, and I'll hide pellets in these little like things, you know, creative ways so they have to look for food. But I don't like to leave my birds with no food, especially birds like Victoria Cockatoo that was starved. She was basically emaciated and she couldn't walk. I had to teach her how to walk again. She didn't know how to step up or step down because she was in a tiny parakeet-sized cage for years. So her body did not know how to go forward or backward. It was just like this. So I keep food in there all the time, because if she doesn't have food, she panics. And Quinn behind there, he's the same way. I would pick you up, but you're going to bite me again. Yeah. How is Casey? She's doing great. She's over there. She's sitting on her grapewood perch from parrottown.com. Like, I'm going to show you a before and after. You guys are going to die. I'll put that on my Facebook and Instagram. She has these beautiful feathers now. What? You want to come here? Come here. Well, let's say hello. Thomas wants to say hello. Okay, there we go. You want to say hello? Yay! Hey, Bueno, did you guys see the COCKATOO video where Victoria got this get well present from COCKATOO, and the money, the proceeds, when they sell these toys, don't you attack me, go to the Oasis Sanctuary that has 900 plus unwanted parrots. Like, they're there because it was the last resort. They were going to be euthanized. Some are handicapped. Some are super aggressive, and they got these huge aviaries for them to fly. It's just really cool, but that's what I mean about the parrot crisis. That's just one sanctuary. But so they sent her this as a get well present. And Thomas was so bummed. I wasn't expecting him to. I was like, she didn't want to share, first of all, which was hilarious. And he was just like, are you kidding me? Did you get your feelings hurt? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Thomas is the nicest parrot. For him, she didn't want to share. I know. Victoria didn't want to share. Victoria is doing good. Okay, so Helen, Rachel, thanks. Luckily, I already pet him only on the head, but just wanted to know for sure. Yes. Yeah, head's a good place to pet a parrot. You want to? Are you going to be nice? Don't bite. Gonna be nice? Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm proud of you. All right. Renard, I'm glad Thomas is feeling better after his seizures. Yes. Yeah, Thomas is doing really good. Didn't really talk about it, but I took him to the vet last week. His poops looked kind of weird. And Dr. Laudes can't do like an exam. He can't hold him. Look at Victoria's preening. Isn't that beautiful? But he did a sample of his poop, and he does have a little bit of bacteria in there. So he prescribed him some Banterol. So he's doing great. I'm really careful, but eventually we want to do a major physical on him. So there's these little drops that sedate birds. Can't remember, Bedazzlepan, I think. I pronounce everything wrong. I'm sure I'm pronouncing Parrot Town's toys wrong. And you put a few drops to the nose and it actually sedates them. So they're going to give me those drops while we're in the parking lot. And it's in the future. I'm not ready to do this yet. And I'm going to put the drops in his nose and sedate him in the car. And then they're going to take him out and they're going to have everything ready. So they're going to do x-rays, blood work, and he won't even know what happened. So that's how you handle birds that have seizures. Yeah, they've got that cool drug now. It's awesome. Okay, your birds are beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so blessed to have them. I'm blessed to have you too. No, don't bite my lip again. I'm blessed to have you too. Honestly, the Puff Man can't help the way he is. He does his very best. Parrot Town toys, birdie stacks. Thank you, Bubba the bird. They're called birdie stacks. I'll get it wrong again. I just got to remember birdie stacks. Got to remember that. So do you guys have any more questions? I'm just so excited to hang out with you on a Sunday with a chill video like this. It just means a lot to us. And I can't thank you enough. I just bless you. I can't thank you enough. Okay, I love my cockatiel. His name is Sammy. Oh, Michelle, that's so sweet. We have a Sammy. He's my mom's parrot. He's right over there. I cover him because he's a conure and he screams. He screams really loud. Yes, but let me see. I don't know. Let's see if he'll come. Do you want to go in there? Because you guys never get to see Sammy. So I have to have him, sorry guys, I have to have him step up on a stick. So give me a second. I'm going to show you Sammy. And he has to step up on a stick at first. But then once he's on the stick, he's just super cool. So let me see if he wants to come because he might choose not to come. And Thomas is in love with him. Like, bueno, okay. Thomas is bueno. Yes, Thomas. He is so handsome. Look. So this. Okay. You. Oh, what was that? What was that? You want to say hi Okay, Sammy. So Sammy's super smart. He can count to 4. Do you want to count? I think he's a little scared right now. Whoa, 1. What? 1, 2. What does a doggy say? What does a doggy say? Are you gonna relax? Yeah, we're relaxing a little bit. What does a horsey say? What does a doggy say? My mom has done such a good job with him. Bueno, he actually is a really good talker and he's super smart. He's just nervous right now. You wanna say hi? Bueno, because Thomas is like hitting on him over here. Yeah. Hello. Okay. Oh, Grenard, conures are so varied. I have only been exposed to 3 different species and they're all so different, aren't they? And many conures can be really loud. And I think that's something people don't know. And this is like, this bird, like you see a lot of them sold in the big, careful Thomas, pet chains, right? Like at Petco. I think, do they still sell these guys? And PetSmart, I'm not sure. I don't really go in those places. Bueno, but it's like people don't understand and they're given up because they're just so loud. And a lot of homes can't have them in their homes because it's so loud, like neighbors complain. Do you see how, look at him. He's just like, bueno, yes, I still sell birds at Petco and PetSmart. Oh, they still do? Okay. So yeah, so it's good that we're having this because a lot of people don't know. They see these little guys and they have a lot of volume. So it's good for them to know this. Yeah, but they're so much fun. I love conures, but he does change the whole mood in here. Like when he's usually pretty wound up. Do you see? Do you hear all that? Like, no, come over here. Yes. Okay, we got a lot of action. Okay, let's see. Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. This is going to get dark really fast. Mental health, people self-harm. Come here. Hold on. We have a Thomas on the floor. Oh, wow. So everything's just kind of, let me see. So now what happens is Thomas gets really protective of Sammy and he might bite me. Step up. Good. So he like, all of a sudden when Sammy comes into the picture, Thomas will trade me like that. All right. So I want to see what Etsy has to say. Oh, there's so much. April, this is going to get dark really fast. Do you think people with mental health issues or people who self-harm should own parrots? And do you believe in the burnout of pet ownership? You know, every situation is different, right? All I can say is birds feed off our emotions. When, you know, we had that tragic accident in April with my stepdad, this was a hard, sad home. I was so depressed and my mood affected my birds. And in fact, Quinn, who never bites, he lunged at my face and he tore my cornea in my eye. So all I can really say is birds feed off of you. So every situation's different. Every situation's different. So I can't really answer that. It's about doing what's best for your situation, right? Right? And I think some birds are great for people that, I know when I was depressed, Victoria helped me so much with my depression, right? So, oh my gosh. They're like, okay. And yes, burnout and ownership. I do believe in burnout and ownership, big time. Thomas, do you see how it changed? Okay, whoa. But yes, you know, people get these birds and they feel that, people get birds and they live a long, long time. And it can get depressing when you're trying to, oh my God, you're trying to make a bird happy, like Victoria, but yet they still start having hormonal issues and they're getting sick. And people will feel that they have basically let the bird down when really they're wild animals, and it's really hard to keep them happy and healthy in captivity. So you guys pace yourselves. I see people when they get into birds, they just start trying to save a bunch of birds and they burn themselves out. They take in too many at once. And it's taken me 27 years to accumulate all these birds. And so I paced myself, right? And I do get a little burned out once in a while. And so you just got to balance yourself. But regardless, they're here for life. Wow, my neighbors are going to kill me. So anyways, you guys, we're going to go because it is absolutely wild in this bird room, right? Absolutely wild. But at the end of the day, if you're thinking about getting a bird, just really think about the whole situation. And what I think is best to do is choose an older bird because it's important that they choose you first. Because you can get a bird that has not chose you and it's not going to be fun, right? All right, guys, we love you. And we got to go. These birds, holy Batmobile. You want to say goodbye? No. Whoa. No, it's not Leno. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Where are we going? Come here. All right, we're going to go. Help me hit the button. Bueno. No, it's no Bueno. We got to hit the button. Where is this thing? Where's the button? Hold on. Where's the button? We're gonna. How do we turn it? Oh, there. Bye, guys. Wait, are we off? Oh, we're off. Bye.